Now, another day, another country, another series of smiles and business investments. Donald Trump continuing his trip throughout Asia as he meets with South Korea's President Lee Jae-myung as he heads as well to this year's Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, or APEC summit. Trump confirming he will not now meet with North Korea's Kim Jong-un due, he said, to timing issues. That came as North Korea said it fired sea-to-surface cruise missiles into its western waters in another display of its growing military capabilities. But China has confirmed in the last hour or so that a meeting with President Xi Jinping tomorrow in South Korea will go ahead. Well, let's hear first of all from Trump speaking at APEC.
When America thrives, our partners thrive, and our alliances thrive with all of the countries. The Indo-Pacific thrives, and that's good for all of us. And the entire world becomes safer and wealthy and greater than ever before.
Donald Trump there. Well, let's cross then to talk to our correspondent Jan Camenzind Broomby, who joins us now from Beijing. Jan, let's talk about that news coming into us, first of all, from China an hour or so ago, confirming then what is set to be, anyway, the highlight of Donald Trump's trip, that he will meet with the Chinese President Xi Jinping.
Yeah, we've been talking about this now for days, maybe even weeks, about whether Trump and Xi are going to meet. Why is this such a big deal? Well, of course, it comes after months of increased trade tariff tensions between these two economic giants, between Washington and Beijing. It comes after China introduced export controls on its rare earth minerals just in the last few weeks. Washington hitting back, threatening 100% tariffs on some things, threatening to limit the export of critical softwares. And so there really are a lot of things that still need to be hashed out between these two countries, from tariffs to trade deals, from soybeans to semiconductors. The list goes on, and Trump, it seems, is hopeful that this meeting between Xi Jinping and himself could provide another stepping stone towards hashing out what he thinks could be a deal between China and the United States. He said today that this is going to be a great deal for both the US and China, and we have seen increasingly warm rhetoric from both sides in the last few days, at least. I will say warmer rhetoric coming from Scott Bessent, from other representatives from the US than we've seen from Beijing. But really, we're going to have to wait and see what happens tomorrow when those two leaders are set to meet in the south of South Korea, and see what decisions they come to after that.